Great. Hi, and what's your name?
Erica Spadell. I work with the Department of Fish and Wildlife Ocean Sampling Program, and we collect recreational data on all sorts of species caught out of the ocean.
That's great. Now, you just sat through a 2-day training. Can you talk to me about what your experience was and what it actually did for you?
It was enlightening for sure, overwhelming. I have a lot to digest. I don't have a background in programming, so I have a lot to learn, but I know that we can definitely move forward with what we have so far, what we've used this past summer, and what we can do in the future.
And in terms of the past 2 days, where were you and where are you now?
Well, I now realize I know less than I thought that I did, but I feel like I can actually go in and modify a form, create a new form. I can, I don't know, I'll have to think about the structure, but yeah, I feel like I'm way more comfortable with going in and trying to create something.
That's beautiful. And I guess as a final kind of comment,
I think that for sure we will become more efficient. We'll have a quicker turnaround time with producing reports and getting data into the hands of fishery managers. I also think that we'll have better accuracy with our data. And yeah, it's just really exciting to see what the future holds, what we can do.
Awesome.
Sure. My name is Kyle Vandegraff, and I'm a fishery biologist in the Ocean Sampling Program with WPFW. We have our data entry is very tedious. It's with all of that data that we collect, we have to have somebody key all that in. Then we have to go back and do all of the error checking. So having iFormBuilder, a lot of that's done on the front end. A lot of that's done during the collection. We have all these validations written in. We have these fields that our samplers are forced to input the fields that we want so that it gets correctly inputted into the database, whereas when we have to rely on our own data entry, it's very time consuming. There are a ton of errors and mistakes that come along with that.
Excellent. And you two just completed the form building certification. On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you rate it, and what would you ultimately see as the biggest advantage for you spending 2 days of your time going through it?
Yeah, I got a ton out of it. I'd have to say it was a 10 for me. We kind of went from square one, just barely knowing how to open our own form, load the form, and even look at it. We've gone to where I think we feel comfortable making the changes ourselves, adding the elements, building the form the way that we want it. And I think that what we realize is we can do all of the things that we want to do. It's just a matter of researching, learning a little bit more about it, and practicing until we get it right.
Excellent. And Barrett was your instructor. She's very granular in how she goes about some things. What would you see as the biggest advantage of having Barrett as an instructor versus other instructors you might have had in the past?
She's fantastic. I think that she breaks it down so that you can easily understand it. She slows down when she needs to slow down. She keeps the pace quick, so it's intense. You get the most out of the session. I think that her instruction style really went well with me, went over well, and I got as much as I could have gotten out of the class.